In this video, we'll go through exam questions that cover the criteria read, write, and use decimals to one decimal place. You can locate the questions on the mathsmaths.com website under Entry 2. The questions come from different exam boards. We'll start with the non-calculated questions and then we'll move to the calculated questions. Here is the first question. Dave weighs 4 lamps. Which lamp weighs the most? Tick your answer. So we've got 4.3 kilograms, 5.0 kilograms, 5.3 kilograms, and 5.2 kilograms. All of the measurements are in kilograms, so we're going to focus on the decimal. So we're looking for the greatest decimal out of 4.3, 5.0, 5.3, and 5.2. 4.3, that's the smallest, because it starts with 4.3, whereas 5.0, 5.3, and 5.2 are greater than 4.3. So that's out of the question. We're going to focus on the last three. 5.0, so that means it's just 5 kilograms, no more. 5.3 means that it's greater than 5 kilograms, so it's more than 5 kilograms. 5.2 kilograms, that is smaller than 5.3. So the greatest weight here is 5.3 kilograms. In other words, you can look at the first digit after the decimal point. We've got 0, we've got 3, we've got 2. 3 is greater than 0 and 2, so 5.3 is the greatest decimal. So this is now the second part of that question. Dave feeds the cows 8 bales of hay every day. How many bales of hay will he feed the cows in 1 week? So in a week there are 7 days, 8 bales each day, so 7 times 8. If you know your times tables, you'll know that this is 56. But if you don't, then you could do this as 8 times 7. And we can break 8 down into 4 and 4. So 4 times 7, 4 lots of 7. That is 14 and 14, which is 28. And another 28. So we get 8 lots in total. That gives us 8 and 8 is 16. So 6 down, 1 carried over. 2 and 2 is 4 and the 1 is 5. So that gives us 56. Whichever way you want to use. And probably other methods as well. Each friend will drive to the nature reserve. These are the distances they will drive to get there from home. Mark 33.3 kilometers, John 3.0 kilometers, Pippa 3.3 kilometers, Lily 33 kilometers. Put the names in order, starting with the friend who lives nearest to the nature reserve. So we're comparing the decimals here, because they're all in kilometers. We're going to start with the smallest decimal, because that means that's nearest to the nature reserve. So we've got 33.3, 3.0, 3.3 and 33. So 33.3 and 33, they are greater than 3.0 and 3.3. When comparing 3.0 and 3.3, 3.0 means just 3 kilometers, whereas 3.3 means more than 3 kilometers. So this is the smallest number. So that means John lives nearest to the nature reserve. Then comes Pippa, because 3.3 is much smaller than 33.3 or 33 kilometers. Now we focus on these last two. 33 kilometers is just that, 33, no more than 33. Whereas 33.3 means more than 33. So we'll put Lily next and then Mark. A vet nurse weighs these 4 puppies. She needs to keep a record of the weight of each puppy. She writes the weights in order, starting with the lightest. What does the nurse write down? So we've got 3.2 kilograms, 2.6 kilograms, 2.8 kilograms, and 2.3 kilograms. They're all in kilograms, so that means we need to focus on the decimal only. So we're looking for the smallest decimal out of these 4. 3.2, 2.6, 2.8, 2.3. 3.2 is the greatest of them all. It starts with 3. So that will be the last one. Now we focus on the other 3. 2.6, 2.8, 2.3. They all start with 2. So that means we've got to focus now on the next digit. We've got 6 here, we've got 8, and we've got 3. The smallest out of 6, 8, and 3 is 3. So that's why we're going to put first 2.3 kilograms. Then 2.6 kilograms. Then 2.8 kilograms. And finally 3.2 kilograms. A gardener needs to make a wooden post 1.8 meters high. He has this length of wood: A 1.3 meters, B 1.7 meters, C 1.9 meters, D 0.8 meters. Tick the piece of wood he can use. So in order for him to make the post 1.8 meters high, the length of wood needs to be at least 1.8 meters. So it could be 1.8, 1.9, 2, 2.1, and so on. 1.3 is smaller than 1.8, so we can't tick that. 1.7 is also smaller than 1.8, so we can't tick it. 1.9 is greater than 1.8, so we can tick that. 0.8 is smaller than 1.8, so we can't tick it. So the only correct option is C. A man lives 20 kilometers from work. He works 6.5 kilometers from the airport. He drives from his house to work. He then drives to the airport. How far does the man drive in total? So he drives from his house to work. That is 20 kilometers, because he lives 20 kilometers from work. And then he drives to the airport. So he works 6.5 kilometers from the airport. So we're going to add 6.5 to 20. So 20 plus 6.5, put 20.0, it won't make any difference. 0 and 5 gives us 5, 0 and 6 gives us 6, putting the decimal point down. 2 and 0, or nothing, gives us 2. So this is 26.5 kilometers. We now move into the calculator questions. Alex wants to buy a car. He has a plan of his house and driveway. Alex wants the longest car that fits his driveway. So we've got different cars from A to F and the lengths. For A we've got 4.2 meters, B 3.8 meters, C 4.6 meters, D 4.8 meters, E 4.4 meters, and F 4.7 meters. So these are the lengths of the cars. the length of the driveway is 4.5 meters. So we're looking for the longest car that is smaller than 4.5. So 4.2 is a potential one because it's smaller than 4.5. 3.8 is also smaller than 4.5. So that's possible as well. 4.6 is not because that is longer than 4.5. 4.8 is not either because it's longer than 4.5. 4.4, yes, because that's smaller than 4.5. 4.7 is not an option because that is greater than 4.5. So out of 4.2, 3.8 and 4.4, which one is the greatest? The greatest is 4.4. So that is car E. Kevin needs to move a bookcase into a gap 1.6 meters wide. He has bookcases in 3 sizes. Which is the widest bookcase he can fit in the gap? Tick your answer. So we've got 1.9, which doesn't fit. We've got 1.5, which fits, and 1.2, which fits. He wants the widest that can fit. So out of the two, which one is the widest? Is 1.5, because 1.5 is greater than 1.2. So B is the correct option. A man brings his rabbit to the vet. The vet nurse checks the temperature of the rabbit. The temperature measures 103 degrees Fahrenheit. A healthy rabbit has a temperature of 100.5 degrees Fahrenheit to 103.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The rabbit's owner asks the nurse if the rabbit is healthy. Is the rabbit healthy? How do you know? Use numbers to explain your answer. So a healthy temperature starts at 100.5 and continues so we'd have 101 here, then 102, 103 and 103.5. So from this to this is considered as healthy temperature. 103, which is the temperature of this rabbit, that is right here. So that is within the healthy range. So we're going to say yes, and the reason is that 103 is between 100.5 and 103.5. And this is the end of the questions.